A day after 4 landslide victories for the BJP in Uttar Pradesh, in Uttarakhand, Goa and Manipur, the party is back to work. Prime Minister Modi is going to be in Gujarat starting today for a 2-day visit. The Prime Minister will be holding a roadshow in Ahmedabad and addressing a rally in over 1 lakh elected representatives of Panchayat bodies. Remember, Gujarat is slated to go to polls in December this year. During his 2-day visit, the Prime Minister will also inaugurate the Khel Mahakumbh sporting event and address the first convocation of Rashtriya Raksha University in Gandhinagar.
After the results of the election from the 5 states, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in his own turf, that is Gujarat, for a mega show for 2 days. On 11th, he will reach Ahmedabad airport, and from there, he will have a mega road show which will include over 1 lakh people, and that mega show will be from Ahmedabad airport to BJP office Kamalam in Gandhinagar. After that, he will be meeting the senior leaders. After that, in the evening, there's a mega show at the GMDC ground where we are right now present. Look at the visuals over here. There will be the officials from the Gram Panchayat, Taluka Panchayat, District Panchayat, and all over 1 lakh people will be present over here. The security checks are continuously being done. From the BJP sources that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be meeting his mother as well. On 12th, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be giving a speech, a convocation speech in a university, after which again there are several rounds of meetings with the top party leaders from the BJP state, from the Gujarat state, for the address and how to go about for the upcoming elections. And in the evening, there will be a sporting event which is happening after 2 years at the Sardar Patel Vallabhbhai Stadium. So, mega event for the 2 days, and all preparations are in full swing. With camera person Sajid Alam, this is Saurav Vakhtania in Ahmedabad for India Today.
Paulimi Saha is getting us more details. She's joining us from Ahmedabad this morning. Good morning to you, Paulimi. The BJP is functioning in a way, the Prime Minister is functioning in a way that clearly shows that this party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, doesn't really believe in resting on its laurels, isn't it?
Absolutely, Sneha, and where I'm standing right now, good morning to you, is proof, Sneha, that the BJP is an election machine. Narendra Modi is an election machine. In fact, to quote our colleague Rahul Srivastav yesterday, he said that this party and Narendra Modi are relentless. That's exactly what I'm witnessing on the ground over here. And ask my camera person Kirpal Singh to give you a sense of the images over here. Look at the colorful scenes over here. This is the stretch of road that the Prime Minister will be taking from the airport at Ahmedabad towards Kamalam, which is the BJP party headquarters here in Gujarat, where they will be in fact dancing across this entire stretch. The road show will be on. There will be music. There will be a lot of pomp and splendor in order to welcome Narendra Modi, of course, after the stupendous victory of the Bharatiya Janata Party, to show the fact that the Bharatiya Janata Party is not just celebrating the victory of the last assembly elections that have just concluded, and the results are out. 4 out of 5 is the BJP score in these assembly elections, but they're not sitting and resting fine on their laurels, because Gujarat polls at the end of this year, and already the campaign for the Bharatiya Janata Party has started. So the BJP is in full campaign mode already. The Prime Minister here is on a 2-day visit. He will be landing in a short while from now at about 10 a.m. He will be landing, and he has a packed program for 2 days. While he does this road show across this entire 7 to 8 kilometer stretch from the airport to Kamalam, which is the BJP state party headquarters, where he will be addressing a gathering of party karyakartas, MLAs and MPs. He will later, eventually in the day, he will in fact be addressing the Gram Panchayat Mahasammelan, where over 1 lakh Panchayati Raj representatives are expected to reach as well. And then tomorrow he will be opening and throwing open the building of the Raksha University, the Rashtriya Raksha University, and then the big opening at the Sardar Vallabhbhai Stadium, where he will be throwing open the 11th Mahakumbh as well. That will be a big big sporting event which will be thrown open by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So you can see this entire road, this entire stretch, in fact, you can see the saffron balloons and the flags of the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is the stretch that he will be taking, in fact, and you can see that the security is tight as well over here because this is a roadshow of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his home state, Gujarat, which, like I said, polls at the end of this year, and already the BJP is in campaign mode, Sneha.
Absolutely, and Paulami, they've got the head start after yesterday winning in 4 states of the 5 that they contested in. Essentially, this also is going to be a prestige battle. At the end of the day, this is the Prime Minister's home turf and that of Amit Shah as well.
Oh, absolutely. This is a prestige battle for the Prime Minister. Yes, like you pointed out, Sneha, Prime Minister yesterday in his election victory speech at the BJP party headquarters may have said that, you know, he has become a UP wala because he represents the constituency, the Lok Sabha constituency of Banaras. So he obviously feels very connected to the UP, but this is home turf, this is Gujarat. This is the state from where Narendra Modi has risen. This is the state that is closest to his heart. This is the state where the Bharatiya Janata Party has been in power for many years now and hasn't seen defeat. It has had a few, moments of where it thought there might be an upset. For instance, in 2017, when the Congress led by late Ahmed Patel virtually was in a position to upstage the Bharatiya Janata Party, came in a very stiff contest. But since then, of course, the BJP, mustered the numbers, it got itself in government and has been doing its course correction as well. And hence, the party replaced Chief Minister Vijay Rupani as well in September last year with Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel. So they realized that some of the feedback from the crowd was not exactly something which they could carry forward to the people as they go into the elections in Gujarat. So hence they took that feedback from the ground and they changed the Chief Minister, and they're hoping that listening to the feedback from the ground, working their way through this campaign, they will be again able to retain power in Gujarat come December this year.
Absolutely, and the battle is just going to get more exciting from here on, given that the Aam Aadmi Party has also made it extremely clear that they're not a regional party anymore and they have their eyes on Gujarat next. Paulami, thank you so much for getting us all those details. We'll of course keep coming back to you for more on that story. Well, Modi magic clearly has done it yet again for the Saffron Party. Poll results are a testimony to the Prime Minister's popularity, which is really unwaning. How has the Modi factor led the BJP to an astounding victory? Break it down for you.
The chants are back. The magician who cast a spell in 2014 is still going strong. It has seen the BJP sail through 2 general elections and 2 assembly elections in Uttar Pradesh, India's most populous state. Rarely has a leader caught the imagination of the Indian voter like Narendra Damodar Das Modi.
आज उत्साह का दिन है, उत्सव का दिन है। ये उत्सव भारत के लोकतंत्र के लिए है।
The victory in UP is as much a vote of confidence in the Modi government as in Yogi Adityanath. The government, which was slammed for its handling of the migrant crisis during the lockdown and the second wave, can now breathe easy. The voter has reposed faith in the central government for its welfare schemes that help them tide over a once-in-a-lifetime human crisis. Modi has also cultivated a most loyal fan club, the woman voter. She bailed out the NDA in Bihar and once again has rallied behind the BJP in UP and Uttarakhand.
ये हमारा सौभाग्य है कि भाजपा को बहनों, बेटियों, माताओं ने इतना स्नेह दिया है, इतना आशीर्वाद मिला है। जहां जहां महिला मतदाताओं ने पुरुषों के मुकाबले ज्यादा वोट किया है, वहां बीजेपी को बम्पर जीत मिली है।
What separates Modi from his rivals is his focus on winning. Elections don't tire him. The Modi election machine never rests. The victory in UP is yet to be savoured fully, but the BJP is already turning its attention to Gujarat, Modi's home state, which sees elections later this year. The victory in UP and 3 other states means the party goes to Gujarat on a high.
मैं मानता हूं इस बार भी ये ज्ञानी जरूर कहने की हिम्मत करेंगे कि 2022 के नतीजों ने 2024 के नतीजे तय कर दिए हैं।
The BJP landslide in UP, touted as the big semi-final before 2024, is a nightmare for the opposition, which is listless and fractured. If the race were to start now, one could say Prime Minister Modi is already half the distance ahead of his challengers. Bureau Report, India Today.